Good morning, everyone. I hope you're well. Welcome to bunq's 45-minute vinyasa class. So what will you need today? Yourself and your mat. You don't need any props. Sometimes there's a few things that we can use from around the house, but we won't be needing those today. So I'm sure we're all feeling a little bit sleepy. So the idea today is we're just going to tune with our breath, and then we're going to move through an energizing practice so that you feel ready to start your day. So the link for the playlist is in the description. I've also just put it in the chat box. So you can press play on that now. If you have got any injuries or anything that you're modifying with, just take it easy, listen to your body. Just back out a little bit of some of the poses if they feel a bit strong. In yoga, we breathe in and out through our nose. So we're just going to spend the first few minutes in a more restorative pose, just getting used to our breath. So you can press play on the playlist now. And we're going to come to lie on our backs, and we're going to get straight to it. So we're going to come into a pose called reclined butterfly. So I want you to take the soles of your feet together, the knees flat wide, and then come all the way to lie on your back. Just take a moment to lift up the lower back, scoop your tailbone under, and slowly place the lower spine back down. Arms a little wider than your hips, palms face up. Close down your eyes. And just start to take a couple of deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm ever so sorry, I'm just locking the door here so it doesn't swing open, which it has a tendency to do. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we're going to stay here for about another minute or so. You can close down your mouth now and just bring that breath in and out through the nose. Imagine your knees are really heavy, your lower back heavy. As the whole of your spine just drops into the mat and you connect with this deep breath. See if you can deepen that breath even more as you bring that inhale all the way into the belly. And out nice and slowly through the nose. Good. 5 more deep breaths. Really fill the belly, fill the chest. Empty the chest, empty the belly. Take your last full breath cycle here. And keeping the eyes closed down, very gently bring your hands to your outer thighs. Push the knees together and hug your knees in towards your chest. Hug the thighs in nice and tight. Relax your shoulders. Keep those eyes closed down and stay with that deep breath. So a little gentle rock from side to side now, massaging out the lower spine. Then come back to the center. Lift your shoulders, lift your head. Draw your nose nice and tight into your knees. Make a tiny, tiny ball. And then slowly relax the shoulders and the head back down. Keeping the right knee hugged in. As you exhale, you're going to extend the left leg long. Hover that leg 1 inch off your mat. Breathing here. Keep squeezing the right knee in towards the chest. And then gently draw that left knee in. As you exhale, extend through the right. Hover the leg 1 inch. You really want to be pushing your lower back into the mat. It's starting to engage your core. Slight lift of the tailbone. Inhale, draw the right knee back in. Exhale, extend through the left. Hover it 1 inch. Take the arms beside you and keep the legs as they are. Right knee hugging in. Use your core for 3 more breaths. So left foot is flexed. Right foot is pointed. Nice deep breaths. Without using your hands, we're going to switch the sides. Really push your lower back into the mat. Firing up that core. And then switch the sides. Good. 4 breaths here this time. We're going to do 1 more on each side. Breathe through it. Switch the sides. Try and relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. And switch the sides. We're going to take the hands to the backs of the thighs. And we're just going to start rocking up and down on our back, on the spine, for a total of 5 times. But just try and find that pause, that balance for a moment at the top. Now, I don't know how energized you guys are feeling, but a little bit of a challenge. See if you can come to standing without using your hands. You might fall over, it's okay. It's a little bit of fun for our Thursday morning. Standing at the top of the mat, take the feet a little bit wider than the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up in front of you, palms touch overhead. As you exhale, deep bend in the knees, we're going to fold the chest towards the thighs. Take hold of either elbow with your right and have a little sway here from side to side. You really want to shake the head out, let go of the head, the neck, the shoulders, allow all of that to be heavy and drop to the floor. Stay with that deep breath. Then gently release the hands. As we inhale, we're going to slide the hands at the shins halfway. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine. Draw shoulder blades together. Another deep inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, chest to thighs. Fold, drop the head. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. We're going to do 3 more of these. Inhale. Exhale. Just waking up the hamstrings, waking up the spine. Last time here. Bring your hands all the way down to the mat. We're going to step back into a plank pose. Okay, so as we come to our fingers, our fingertips are spread wide. We're going to come to our toes rather, is what I meant. It's a bit early, sorry. Come to your toes, bring the weight of the shoulders over the fingers and then back. Good, 4 more. Keep that core nice and tight. Good, really start to fire up the upper arms, fire up the core. Last time, come down to your knees. Tabletop. Last part of our warm-up. As you inhale, you're going to drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. As you exhale, push into the palms with a round chin to chest. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Couple more times. So if you joined us last week, you'll know that the first half of this flow is always the same once we've completed the warm-up. The second half of the flow will change each week. Last week we did glutes and we did glutes. So we really did work that area. Okay, quadriceps as well. This week we're really going to work on the core. So just think about your core as you move through the practice. Come to a neutral spine. So we're now going to move through our 3 vinyasa options together. I want you to tuck your toes, lift your knees 1 inch off the mat. Hover here, just for a moment, just so we can start to fire up that core. You really want to feel like you're drawing the belly button back towards the spine. Breathing here for a further 3, 2, and slowly push your chest back towards your thighs, let your head be heavy. Start to lift your hips. Keep your knees bent or come into downward facing dog. Come to your tiptoes in your downward dog. We're going to roll forwards to plank, moving through vinyasa option 1. From your plank, come down to your knees, bend your elbows, chest, chin. Inhale, draw the heart through and up, low cobra. Use your core to lift your hips, take your sit bones back towards your heels, child's pose. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. That's option 1. Option 2, we roll forwards into plank. From here, bend your elbows slowly with control, come all the way onto your belly. Slide your hands back in line with your rib cage, push into your palms, straighten your arms, lift the belly, lift the chest, up dog. Use your core, lift your hips, take your heels, your sit bones back to your heels. Child's pose, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Good, we're going to roll forwards into plank. We save the best till last, you know. Vinyasa option 3. You want to come down to half plank. Elbows don't come past the rib cage. Flip to tops of toes here. Lift the heart through and up dog with thighs lifted. Tuck your toes, use your core, lift yourself back to downward dog. You skip out child's pose here. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. We're going to prepare to move through our flow now. And we vinyasa about 12 times. So choose the vinyasa option you want to take. You can mix it up if you want. Bring your feet together in your downward dog. Come to your tiptoes, send your right leg nice and high, all the way back. You want to bend the right knee and take the right heel towards your butt cheeks. Send your right knee nice and high. 5 breaths in total here, 4 more to go. Really push evenly through both your hands. Good, square off through the hips, extend that right leg back, 3-legged dog. As we come forwards into plank, draw your right knee in towards your nose, tuck your shin far from the mat. Use your core to place your right foot in between your hands. Back heel plants down. Good, spread the weight evenly between the feet. With control when you're ready, we're going to rise up, warrior 1. Square your rib cage to the top of the mat. Nice deep breaths here. Free more. Back leg is nice and straight. See if you can bend a little bit more into your front knee, but make sure your front knee doesn't go over the toes. Last full breath cycle here. And as we exhale, we're going to take the hands down to the mat, frame the front foot, come to the tiptoes of the back foot, step back to plank, move through your first vinyasa. I'll instruct option 1. Tiptoes, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, draw the heart through and up, baby cobra. Arms stay bent for this one. Push yourself back to child's pose. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. We all meet in downward facing dog. Good. Other side, feet together. Come to your tiptoes, send that left leg back. When you're ready, bend the knee, open the hip. So the hips are open towards the left. And your heel is squeezing in towards your left butt cheek. 4 more here. Good, extend that left leg back long, three-legged dog. Start to come forwards into plank, bring the weight of the shoulders over the fingers as you draw the knee in towards the nose. Use your core to lift the leg higher and then try and place it between the hands. Back heel lands. Inhale, we're going to rise up. Warrior one. Back leg is straight, front leg 90 degree. Breathing here. 2 more. Be really strong and structured in your body. Engage as many muscles as you can. Exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Come to the tiptoes, the back foot, step back to plank. We come down with control through our vinyasa. Taking the option that works best for you. You know, option 3, if you want to work harder, that's the one to go for. We meet in downward facing dog. So we're going to add on to this flow again. Take your feet together. Right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. One breath, one movement now until we add on. Exhale, place the foot between the hands. Plant the back heel. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open up to warrior two this time. So the arms come down. Good, find a deep bend in that front knee. Try and get the front thigh parallel to the floor. Good. I've got lots of layers on this morning because it's absolutely freezing in the studio that I use. But I'm sure you guys are starting to warm up. Okay, we'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Try and relax your shoulders here. Your gaze is over your right index finger. And then as you exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot with control. Use your core. Step back into plank. Move through your vinyasa. I'm going to go for option 2 this time, coming all the way down onto my belly. Hands in line with rib cage. Push into the palms. Lengthen the arms and lengthen the front body. Good. Core back to child's pose. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Other side, bring the feet together. Left leg, send it back, bend the knee, open through the hip. Exhale, plant the foot between the hands, rise up. Warrior one. If you wobble on that transition, that's okay, it's quite normal. We're going to exhale, open out to warrior two now. Good. Sink nice and deep in that front leg. Fire up the left quadriceps. Shoulders back and down. 4 more breaths. Focus on that breath. Last one. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back, move through your vinyasa. Option 3. Come all the way down to half plank so the belly stays lifted. Tops of toes. Draw the heart thrown up. Good. Really strengthen the shoulders. Lift the core. Downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to start to speed things up a little bit now. We're getting used to it. We're going to add on again. Bring the feet together. Inhale, right leg rises. Bend the knee, open the hip. Plant the foot between the hands. Rise up. Warrior one. Open up. Warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reach forwards and reverse your warrior. Good. 5 breaths here. You're keeping those warrior two legs. Stay with those deep breaths. Couple more. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back to plank. Move through your vinyasa. That child's pose is there whenever you need to take it, whenever you need a break. Feet together, left side. The left leg rises, bend the knee, open the hip. Plant the foot between the hands. Rise up to 1. Open out to 2. Flip your front palm, reach forwards. Just think fancy later. It always makes me laugh. And then you can reverse your warrior. So 5 breaths in each new pose. 3 more. If you're not keeping up with the breath, guys, don't worry. That comes in time. It takes practice. Last one. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Move through your vinyasa. All right, adding on again, feet together, right leg rises high, bend the knee, open through the hip. Use your core to drive the leg through. Place it between the hands, rise up to 1. Open out to 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Now straighten your right leg. Send your right hand forwards and down to the right shin as the left arm rises high up to 12 o'clock. Triangle pose. Push your hips forwards. Externally rotate that left hip. Reach even higher for those top hand. Imagine someone's pulling that left hand high towards the sky. Slight bend back into that right knee, cartwheel hands down, move through your vinyasa. Great work. Don't get lazy with those vinyasas, guys. They're going to make you strong. Feet together, left leg high, bend the knee, open through the hip. Plant the foot, rise up, warrior 1. Open to 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lengthen front leg, find triangle pose, right arm rises high. Try not to slump and lean on that left leg too much. The contact should be minimal. 2 more breaths here. Keep lifting through that right hand. Peeling that right shoulder back. Bend into the left knee, take the hands down. Use your core to shoot your left leg back into plank vinyasa. Take a deep inhale through the nose, open the mouth, exhale. That just helps cool the body, give the head a good shake out. All right, we're going again, feet together, right leg rises high, bend the knee, open the hip, plant the foot between the hands, we rise up to 1. Open out to 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, bend that front thigh, rest the forearm on the thigh. Reach the left hand towards the top of the mat. Palm faces behind, pinky finger points down. This just gets a bit more opening in the chest. So this is extended side angle pose. Keep tucking your tailbone here. Extending through the left side of the body. 2 more. Option to take the right hand down to the inside of the right foot. If you're feeling open in the hips, in the mornings sometimes, maybe not so. Frame the front foot with the hands, step back to plank. Vinyasa. Remember that child's pose is there if you need a rest, but it's 45 minutes, so do push yourself a little bit. Okay. Left leg nice and high, bend the knee, open the hip. Plant the foot to the top of the mat, we rise up. Exhale, we open. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to triangle pose. Good. Inhale, rest the forearm on the thigh. Reach the right arm over extended side angle pose. Tuck your tailbone. Peel your right shoulder back. 3 more here. Exhale, take your hands down to the mat, step back to plank pose, move through that vinyasa, strong and slow. Downward facing dog. Okay, so that is our flow. We've added on everything that we need to. So we're going to hang out in downward dog for a moment, or option to take a few breaths in a rest in child's pose. So in a moment, we're going to flow through that a little bit more dynamically, a little bit more quickly, okay? But you should be getting to know it now. Take a few more breaths wherever you are. If you're in downward dog, slight bend in the elbows, build a bit more strength in the shoulders. If you're in child's pose, come up to downward dog. We'll take a deep inhale together. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the feet together. Good. Exhale here. Tiptoes, right leg comes high as you inhale, bend the knee, open the hip, plant the foot between the hands, we rise up. warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, we're going to rise up to warrior two. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, left arm reaches forward. We find warrior one. Good. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. You'll get to know it. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, stay here, sink a little deeper. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink deeper, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, stay here. We'll go again. Inhale, warrior one. You stay where you are. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, we reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, extended side angle. Maybe the hand comes down to the inside of the right foot. Inhale, rise up to warrior two. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. Inhale, warrior one. I know the legs are feeling it. We're going to go 2 more rounds. Exhale to 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lengthen leg. Triangle pose. Give it a little break. Good. Sink down into extended side angle. Exhale, take another breath here. Inhale, rise up to 2. Exhale, sink deeper in your 2. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior one. Good. Inhale, last round. Exhale to 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. That little relief where you lengthen the leg. Good. Extended side angle. Stay here. Rise up to 2. Inhale to 1. Exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Vinyasa. Ooh, that right leg. Great work, guys. I'm sure you're all getting nice and warm and energized now, ready for your Thursday. Feet together. Left leg rises, bend the knee, open the hip. Plant it to the top of the mat. We rise up to warrior one. Open to 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, sink a little deeper here. Inhale, draw that right arm back and up to warrior two. Exhale, drop a bit deeper. Inhale, right arm reaches forwards and up, warrior one. Okay, 3 more rounds. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, stay. Inhale to 2. Exhale, stay. Inhale to 1. Okay, we're going to flow through this 2 more times. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to cue your breath, okay? So you can really feel into it without my voice all the way through. All right, so let's come into warrior one. Inhale to begin. Exhale. Flow through. Good. We'll go for 1 more round. Medium warrior one. Inhale to begin. Slow and strong. Don't rush this. We meet back in warrior one. Good. Take your hands down to the mat. Move through your vinyasa. And we'll meet in a child's pose. Big toes to touch. Take the sit bones back. Melt the heart down. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Allow your breath to return back to its natural rhythm, just as we take a little rest here. Good, and then slowly, keeping your belly as close to the mat as you can, we're going to start to come forwards onto our belly, lying on our mat. Good, I want you to take your feet around hip distance apart, hands underneath the shoulders. Good, tuck your elbows really tight towards your rib cage. Squeeze into your butt cheeks. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start to peel the shoulders back, start to peel your rib cage, belly off the mat, coming into a cobra. So my arms aren't straight, I'm keeping them bent. This works into the muscle grips in the upper arms a little bit more. Good. Take another inhale here, draw the shoulders back and down, exhale slowly down. Tap your nose, inhale, rise back up. Exhale down. We're going to go for 4 more. Inhale. Keep squeezing in the glutes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's go for 2 more. Why not? And this time when you exhale, make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead for a moment. Let the heels fall out wide. Gentle rock of the hips from side to side. Good. This time what we're going to do is we're going to reach our arms behind us and interlace the fingers. Draw the knuckles towards the back of the room. Start to peel your heart, your rib cage up. Good. Keep the gaze down to relax the neck and see if you can lift the knees, shins, feet, squeezing and breathing here for a further 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep sending toes, knuckles back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release it down. Make a pillow with your hands. Take a moment to let your heels fall out. Gentle rock of the hips from side to side. Good. We're going to take our hands underneath our shoulders, push ourselves back to child's pose just once. And then inhale up to tabletop. Good. So, tabletop. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, your hips stacked over your knees. I want you to take your right fingertips to the far right corner of the mat and then send your left leg back. Good, really reach through the heel. As you exhale, lift your core, round through the back and tuck your chin towards your chest. Take a moment to feel the core here. And then as you inhale, good, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, gaze up. Exhale round, so we're basically doing cat-cow like we did earlier in a little bit of a different way. Good, once more. Really draw the core back. Inhale, neutral spine. Good, you're going to extend your right arm all the way forwards now and lift the left leg. Good. Try and eliminate that arch in the back by drawing the lower belly up. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to draw elbow and knee together. Round, chin to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. 3 more. Good. Stay with that breath. Last one. This time when you extend, stay here. Take your left leg out to the left, right arm out to the right. Squeeze and hold. 5, 4. It's very hard for me to talk here. 2 and 1. Take the hand and the knee down. Good. Just move the hips from side to side. Give the wrists a little shake out if you need to. Left fingertips come to the far left corner of the mat. We're going to extend the right leg back and long. Good. Exhale, round. Lift the core round through the back. Inhale, arch, tailbone lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Good. 1 more. Good. This time, find a neutral spine. Reach the left arm forwards and up, and the right leg. Deep inhale here. Exhale, we're going to round, elbow, knee together, chin to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Good. 3 more. That's 5 in total. Move slow. Last one. round. Really crunch the core in, extend. Send your right leg out to the right, left arm out to the left. Squeeze and hold. 5, 4. Really lift the lower belly. 2 and 1. Slowly take the hand and the knee down. Take your sit bones back towards the heels. Child's pose. Take a couple of resting breaths here. Good, we're going to move through another core sequence. This is our last track for working, and then we'll slow it down with relaxation. When you're ready, come back into your tabletop. Good, lift your knees 1 inch off the mat. Start to push your chest back towards your thighs, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So keeping the spine where it is, pushing the chest back, you're going to slowly lower your knees and then lift the hips for 1. Slowly lower your knees, extend the legs for 2. Good. 3 more. Try and isolate the movement just to the lower body. And we meet in downward dog. Take your right leg back, 3-legged dog. Push your right heel towards the back of the room, point the toes. Come to the tiptoes of the left foot. We're going to come forwards into a 3-legged plank. And then draw your right knee in towards your nose. Inhale, send the leg back, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, come forwards, 3-legged plank. This time, bring your knee to your right tricep. Touch, hold, send it back. Exhale, bring the knee across the body to the left elbow. Touch, send it back. Exhale, take the right leg down. Realign your dog if you need to, and then we'll send the left leg high. Point the toes, come forwards, 3-legged plank. Then draw the knee in towards the nose. Hold, send it back. Exhale this time, bring it to the outer tricep. Hold, tap, send it back. This time it comes across the body to the right elbow. Tap, send it back. Bring the legs down, roll forwards into plank. Hover here, we hold in our plank for 10, 9. Option to lift the left leg. Take it down, right. Take it down, left. Take it down, last second right. Take it down and move through your final vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. Come down to your knees, sit back on your heels, take your hands to rest on your thighs, close down your eyes. Take a moment just to reconnect with your breath. Roll the shoulders back and down. Allow everything to soften. We've got one last little bit of work coming up, guys. Take a moment to catch that breath. And come down to your left hand. We're going to swing our legs out in front of us. Have a bend in the knees, feet are about hip distance apart. Good. We're going to reach our arms forwards, lift our chest, keeping the spine straight, start to lean back. Good. Then lift your right leg and then your left. Hold it here. Keep breathing. From here, we're going to tap our right toe down. Lift, left, lift. Keep that core nice and tight, chest lifted. Stay with this. Couple more times. Then lift both the legs as high as you can for a further 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly take it back onto your back for 5, 4, 3. Hold here, hover. 5, 4. I'm cheating you, I know, I'm sorry. And then slowly all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees in towards the chest. Gentle rock from side to side. Last core exercise here. Bend your legs 90 degrees so your knees are stacked over your hips, your calves are parallel to the mat. Good, bring your arms into a cactus shape. Okay, we're going to tap our right toe down to the mat. Inhale, bring it back up. Don't let that knee come back further than your hips. Left toe, bring it up. Right, left. Good, so we're going to move through this for a little bit longer. I want you to imagine there's an apple under your lower back and you're crushing it. So you're really pushing your lower back into the mat. We'll move with our breath for the last few. So come back to center, take a deep inhale. Exhale, tap left foot. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Good, so you see how slow this is. We're really slowing this down. Keep crushing that apple with your lower back. Keep breathing through this. Last 2 times. Double toe taps. We're going to go for 10. Really slow. Inhale, up. Don't let the knees come too far back. Exhale. Inhale. 8 more. Oh, they're evil, aren't they? When you really push your lower back in. You've got this, guys. We'll go for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Lift the shoulders, lift the head, squeeze the nose in. Relax the shoulders back down. Extend your right heel to the far right corner of the mat. Really reach the heel as far as you can. Place the leg down. Do the same with the left. Arms wide. Deep inhale through the nose. Close down the eyes. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Take a few more breaths like this if you need before allowing everything to slow down and return to its natural rhythm. Let go of any tension in the body. Allow the body to be really heavy. And surrender to this pause, this space of peace. Let go. I'll mind the time. Just relax. Allow everything to settle in. This pause is so important. Not just in yoga, but in life. Taking that moment to pause, to bring yourself back to your true self, to feel sensations, to breathe. Just another minute here. Breathing gently through the nose, inhaling and exhaling nice and softly. Start to deepen your breath now. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your legs together, ankles to touch. Reach the arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. Deep inhale. Bend your right knee, roll over onto your left side, coming into that fetal position that you tend to sleep in. Take a moment there. Push into your right palm slowly with the eyes gently closed. Come up to a seated position. Rest your hands on your knees. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let the shoulders be really heavy. Allow your spine to sit tall and straight as you grow through the crown of your head. Slowly bring the palms together in front of the heart. Lift the elbows. Good. Feel the warmth of the palms in front of the heart. Take a moment to show gratitude to yourself for devoting this time to you early in the morning before you start your day, to start your day the right way. Slowly bring the palms in between the eyebrows and gently bow to close your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. It's such a pleasure to have you as always. Join me tomorrow at 12:30 for a guided meditation. And no, I'm sorry, it's Thursday today. My goodness, I keep thinking it's Monday. What's wrong with me? Join me on Monday at 6:30 for Hatha and Tuesday for the guided meditation. Checking out now for a coffee because clearly I need one. All right, if you've got any questions, I'll hang around for a few moments in the chat box. Otherwise, see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Oh, good morning, Tadora, if you're still here. Sorry, I didn't see that. Oh, I've been waiting for that sip of coffee. Right, guys, it doesn't look like there's any questions, so I'm going to end the stream and hopefully see you Monday. Have an amazing weekend as well.